Hi, I'm Diane Devani, broker owner of Pacific Ridge Realty.
And I'm John Cohen, president of Qualified Financial Inc., a local mortgage broker.
And this is the Weekly Five. Welcome.
Welcome. So, Diane, I wanted to find out a little bit more about you were going to look into what's going on with an inventory out there, how long homes are sitting on the
Yes.
market, and
Yes.
see if this is either a seller's market, a buyer's market. Like, what are you seeing right now?
Well, it's interesting. Things are definitely sitting on the market for quite longer. I think that there was some discussion about rates dropping, and there were buyers waiting to see some kind of huge drop in interest rates, and that didn't happen. So places are sitting on the market. The one interesting thing that I found was in Aliso Viejo, particularly. There are only 18 homes, and that includes condos, attached,
Wow.
single family, 18 homes active, available.
Wow.
Um, Four are coming soon, but that is a really that's a really low number. But in the other areas, by the way, in San Juan Capistrano, there is a $29 million home estate, a Tuscan villa, actually, $29 million place for sale. I think it's 1,500 acres. So if anybody's interested in that, make sure to give John and I a call.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think we just looked at it here. I have it right here on my other screen. It was, yeah, $28.9 million. How many?
But we
22,900.
could negotiate, we could negotiate, probably get them a good deal. And there's an art gallery. So if there's any art fans out there and you need, a place to store all of your art.
I
uh,
did not know that place existed. That's amazing. So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, I read the same thing, Diane. I saw that a lot of homes are sitting 60, 90 days again in some areas. You would know better than I do, but which tells me that if you are a buyer, I think I would imagine some of the price, I'm hearing the pricing is still stiff a little bit. But if a market's, if homes are sitting on the market for 60 to 90 days, I'm hearing mostly 60 days, then I think it could be kind of turned to more of a buyer's market because I'm seeing some price reductions. So,
Yes.
it just keeps teetering back and forth. So, in my opinion, if you're interested and you're looking to purchase a home, and you've been putting it off for some time, I think this might be a good opportunity.
Well,
So,
I think they're just going to be waiting longer because we don't expect anything crazy to happen in the near future.
no. So that being said, in regards to interest rates, there, people are like, let's sit and wait. We're here. The Feds are going to make some changes and possibly help the interest rates, which I've told everybody in our past podcasts that when the Feds cut the rate, it has nothing to do with interest rates on homes. It's just the federal fund rates, credit cards, um, personal loans, business loans, the interest that you're earning on your savings account or money market accounts, those things go down. But it has nothing to do with mortgage rates. That's tied to the 10-year treasury. And the 10-year treasury was starting to improve a little bit. However, inflation is still very sticky. The Feds decided not. So basically, the 10-year treasury is tied to what's going on with the economy. And being that the Feds decided, they announced that they, rather than doing a bunch of rate cuts, because inflation is still very sticky and the job market is still thriving. Believe it or not, they want the job market not to thrive. They want it to, they want it to go the opposite direction to
Mm.
try to settle down inflation, and and it's not working. So it's not happening. So they decided to reduce the rate cuts to maybe one or two in 2025. And that's due to inflation. So if you're sitting on the sidelines, you said, I'm going to wait to buy, I'm going to wait to refinance, to take some cash out, to pay off my debts or to do whatever else you wanted with the cash. You're going to be waiting a long time. That's from what I'm hearing, from all the news and all the reports that I'm reading, you're going to be waiting a long time.
Yeah.
So I would not recommend that you wait if you are sitting on cash and you're wanting to buy a property or ready to buy your first home. If you qualify for it, get out there and buy it. Start reaping the rewards of your tax benefits where you get to write off your interest on your home. That's one of the biggest benefits. Start building generational wealth and equity in your property. And by
Equity,
sitting
equity.
there renting, yeah, right now you're sitting there renting and you're not doing this because you're waiting for rates to come down, you're hurting yourself. That's my opinion because you get into something that you qualify for, that you can afford the payment, whether it's in your comfort zone or maybe a tiny bit out of the comfort zone a little bit, it's only going to get easier. And that's because the rates will come down into 2025, maybe 2026. None of us have a crystal ball, but you're going to get to chase those rates down with some refinances in the future, and the payments are only
Right,
going to get easier.
right.
So that's my opinion
I
in regard
agree.
to that.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I feel like we're getting a little bit of some momentum there, and then there's been a pullback. You know, rates came back up again, and they're holding tight right now. So I don't know if anybody has any questions in regards to loans, or anybody has any questions in regards to real estate. You're more than welcome to reach out to either Diane or myself. I can let you know what you qualify for or you don't qualify for, and just simply answer any questions that you might have. I'm here to help. Whether you're using another lender or not, I'm here to help as well and hold your hand in the process.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. John is excellent at just, and he enjoys so much just educating people and sharing information. Over the past 20 years that I've worked with him, the amount that he's taught me is incredible. So it's
I'm
true.
every time you say that, I'm very grateful and I
It's
really
true.
appreciate it. I think, and I think the same goes for you. If we treat our clients or as our own respected family member and own friends,
Yeah,
right? This is someone that we want a lifelong relationship with.
yeah,
And
it's true.
I'm not gonna do a loan for somebody or recommend them or push them into doing something that I wouldn't do for my own respected grandmother or my own
Yeah,
son or for my own self. And
yeah,
I know that you treat them the same way. I've actually convinced people not to buy and
yeah.
not to do certain things because, of course, I can make a commission on it, but it's not the right thing. And they say a clear conscience is the softest pillow, and I sleep
Yep,
really well at night. Right. So
absolutely.
the guy upstairs is watching. I know that.
Yeah.
And I feel really good about it. I feel like I really do take care of my clients. And so that being said, I'm excited for this year. I'm excited to see
Too.
what's to come. I hope that everybody, thrives this year, stays healthy. And we love you all. And if you guys, again, have any questions, reach out to us. And that being said, I think that's all the time we have for today.
Great. Thanks for joining us.
Okay. Bye. Take care.